Okay, yeah, hopefully it should be live now. So, it's been a while, since I was able to stream last. But, yeah, I've just not had that much time to do so. And so I thought I would take today to kind of go over the tier list that I've been working on for the past few days and a bit of free time. But, yeah, I hope that this video is a lot faster than the other tier list videos that I make, as, the other ones I make. And hold on, let me make sure the audio is fine. I should have checked this before the stream, but I just want to make sure that's not too loud or anything. Okay, yeah, that seems fine. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing the whole reveal thing where I don't show the full tier list until the end. But I don't really plan on, spending too much time to talk about it, as you probably already know why each character is in each spot. I will try to explain some of the bigger changes to the tier list compared to previous tier lists and stuff like that. So, yeah. I just thought I would put Kirby and Little Mac in their own tier, just at the bottom, as they're two of the worst characters in the game. I don't know which one's worse than the other one, honestly. They're just both there, so I guess that's technically unordered, but the rest of the list is ordered. So yeah, now moving on to D. I did move Ganondorf down to D, as, I don't think Ganondorf's too bad, but a lot of people do. Like, I don't think... He's not as good as I placed him in the last tier list, I will say that, but I don't think he's that bad. Like, where he's at now is pretty solid, honestly. Like, he could be a lot lower, in other people's opinions, but I think that this should be pretty fine. King K. Rool, I don't really know about, because I know he's not that great, but then again, he does have a result from Australia that one time, so who really knows? Like, I don't believe he's been changed since then, so it's, maybe people have just revolved around him. Jigglypuff, even after the buffs in that one patch, still is about the same spot that they were pre-buff. Villager probably might actually be higher than Bowser Jr., and then I think the Villager's better than his ball, but that's pretty much it for that list there. If you want like more descriptive placements, then just go look at my other tier list, as I'm not really going to be describing the characters, as there's been like 7 of these tier lists now that have been made, so I'm pretty sure everyone has a gist of how each character works. But I will be, as I said, talking about some of the bigger changes and characters that I think are kind of important to talk about, I guess. So yeah, I did move Lucario up to C instead of D, but at the bottom. Corrin, Seer, Ridley, King Dedede, Pitts, I think that this is actually there. That's something I meant to change as well. Vanciner is just a bit too slow, and then Robin has very solid blood trapping, even if they're not that great of a character overall. I'm kind of conflicted with DK and Donkey Kong. I've always been a big supporter, or not DK and Donkey Kong, DK and Doc. I've always been a big supporter of Doc, so that's why I put him higher, but DK could be better. They both pretty much have similar strengths and weaknesses, although DK does have that extended range and a bit faster speed, which is nice. Although Doc's got some pretty solid combos now, and then he's still got pill confirms. Move Plant behind Simon and Richter. I still don't think these two characters are good, although I have been seeing them move around in different spots in tier lists. Like, I've seen some people put them mid-tier and stuff. I just think that they're... Or this is technically lower mid-tier, this is low and then bottom. I just don't think that the two are that great due to recovery issues, speed. Although, they're not too bad, really. Like, they're not viable characters in my opinion, but they're not that bad of characters. Sheik might be getting moved up. I'm not too sure yet, but I know that Void did really well against, well, I forgot their name. But it's, Zakurai. Yeah, there. But Void did really well against Zakurai with Buff Sheik, beating Rob and Game & Watch, which was pretty impressive with Rob. Game & Watch, I believe, is like even, but I know Rob is... It might be even, but it's still a pretty tough matchup for Sheik. And then Rosalie and Luma's been doing some stuff, I think. I think that they'll eventually do something, but for now, they're pretty much the same. But I think Sheik might move up to mid-tier. Or to, like, upper mid-tier. So yeah, for upper mid-tier here, I wasn't really sure where to put Meta Knight, so I just put him in the bottom of upper mid-tier. Like, I don't think the character's that bad, but I also don't think he's that great. He's still got pretty solid combos and stuff, but I really don't know where I should have put him in this situation. Falco, I kind of put him at the bottom still. I do think he's going to be one of the characters that by like the end of the year on like the next update or something might be getting some more usage or something. Maybe they get a buff. And I do like his playstyle. He's one of the characters I consider like one of my fun characters where I'll just play them even if I don't do well. Just have usually pretty solid time playing them just due to their combos. So a bit of bias, but I mean, I think that's still a pretty fair placement. Byleth's doing a lot better than I thought they were gonna do, but not... Like, I thought Byleth would be, like, around here where Incineroar is, but they're up here. That's what I mean by a lot better. So, it's not anything too great. They're upper mid-tier. MKLeo did win a tournament with them, but then again, it's MKLeo. Characters have too slow of speed, too bad of grab range. Although they still have somewhat decent, like, ledge trapping, just due to the fact that they have so much range and power with their attacks. Like, if you roll on ledge and then shield and they down smash it, your shield has a pretty solid chance of maybe not being broken, but just being nothing, and then you can just get destroyed by them. Especially with Arrow. Like, their new special, in my opinion, is kind of underrated, because that move, like the non-charge one, is very strong against shields. Cloud buffs, I didn't know where to put Terry, I guess I should mention that. So I just put him here. But cloud buffs make him pretty solid. He moved from like around here-ish to up here, which is pretty good for a few buffs. Although he could move down in the future, I don't know. I saw a few people move him like to high tier, but I don't think it'll be anything that great. He's still pretty much the same character, it's just that he got some quality of life changes. Zelda is a character, like Zelda and Lucas are characters that I'm afraid of going on in the future, as I feel like these characters might move to high tier. And might be pretty strong high tiers at that. Have Bowser and upper mid tiers being the same, and then Samus and Dark Samus I feel like might move to high tier as well. Although I don't think they'll be as threatening as these two. Like, these two are now these characters will be pretty strong by like the end of the year picks, where it was originally these three, actually. But I feel like these two might take that spot. Because I know Lucas has some stuff with double jump cancel there, and then Zelda's starting to see more use. I know Samsora. I believe Samsora has played Zelda for a while, but I just feel like after the buff especially, Zelda might start getting some results. But maybe not. So yeah, I figured that this is where things might start to get a bit controversial, other than me just saying, like, Zelda might be getting some use. But yeah, I did move Inkling down, I believe, from top tier, and then I don't remember if I had Wolf in top tier, but I don't think these characters are top tier anymore, but I do think they're top 5 tier. So I got Ike, who's still pretty solid. He actually might move down. Like, I might replace Ike with Samus in the next tier list, just... it depends on if any results happen in between now and the next major update. So yeah, let's keep moving up. We got Sonic. Sonic's been getting a lot of results. As of late, from what I hear, I haven't really been keeping up too much with tournaments, as I've been super busy, but I've heard that Sonic's been doing pretty well. I did try to counterpick someone who was playing Young Link with Sonic like directly after the buffs and lost, which was quite unfortunate, but... Or the buffs with Young Link. So, yeah, with those buffs, I think that Young Link is back in high tier, like he was towards the beginning of the game. Although he might move down in high tier. Like, I think I might have underrated Rob. Although I'm not too sure, because there's some stuff I like about Rob, and then what I mainly don't like is just that he's massive, and some of his moves are kind of slow. And by slow, I mean just, like, laggy. So he can be punished really easily. Like, I play Mega Man, so I just find the Rob matchup really easy, even though some people call that losing matchup. But I just find the fact that he's a big body, he's able to edge guard very easily, which is something I do with Mega Man quite a bit. So yeah, Pac-Man, I guess I should talk about him as he's moving up. Some people think he's top tier, I think that he's high tier. But yeah, he's still pretty strong. Shulk, I don't know if I had him in top and then moved him down. Well, I forgot to mention that, but Shulk still hasn't really done anything in this game. At least not in a while. I think he's still pretty strong. Like, I would need to see someone like a top 8 placement or something with a Shulk to move him up more. Same thing with, like, Link, because I had Link around here. Or any of these 4 characters, I just need to see some sort of major result with these four, and then I would move them back up to top tier, or Link, in Link's case, to the 2 top tier. But that's why I think that Pac-Man might be moving up to top tier, just because he might start getting those results. And now for S tier, I'm pretty sure this was pretty expected. Although these 3 picks, pretty much, so everyone but Pokemon Trainer here, might be a bit controversial. And then, I'm not really sure with Pokemon Trainer anymore, as I haven't really heard that much stuff coming from them. But Game & Watch has been doing very well as of late. I know Zachariah's been playing Game & Watch, as well as a lot of other people. Meister's still been playing Game & Watch and has been doing really well. This character is the character that I'm like afraid of the most in this game, just because I play Mega Man, so you got Bucket, and then I just don't really understand how the character functions that much. Like, I've played against a ton of Game & Watches, and I still don't really understand what happens after the match is over. Like, you have really good neutral air, down smash is insane, and actually, like, my number 1 move to be nerfed with Game & Watch would be between down smash and up special. Not even like up special out of shield, but just like up special in general. It's like, that's one of the only moves where down air from Mega Man doesn't trade with it, or it trades with it, and then Game & Watch still hits Mega Man and can recover for free. Try to down air them, which I like Spike's Mega Man. But even up special out of shield might need a nerf. I don't know. It's not like, honestly, like Mario and Doc have a pretty similar thing, and no one really complains about them. It's just that with Game & Watch you can cross up with it, I guess, or it's anti-cross up, so hits on both sides, so maybe that's why. And then he can act out of it, maybe, as well. But yeah, just up special in general I find really annoying to edge guard. And then down smash has Berry effect. It's really strong if it doesn't hit you with Berry. And then you can also bury people into 9s, which I think is kinda dumb. Personally, even though it's like RNG chance to happen, I still think that's not that great of a mechanic, because it actually happens a pretty fair amount of the time. Mario did really well against Prodigy Ace. Mario did really well against MKLeo, and then a lot of people have been moving Mario up in the last few tier lists, although I've been keeping him in high tier, so now I think it might be time for him to be top tier. Although I'm not too sure where. Like, he might be better than Lucina in this game, although Lucina, I think, still wins that matchup. But yeah, like, I think that Mario's pretty solid, just through combos and everything. Like, he can combo you to like 50%, and then he can maybe kill you with the combos, or he can just combo you to 70 and then kill you with a combo that's like disconnected from the one that brought you up to 70. So yeah, the character has really good combos that can just basically allow him to do whatever he wants as long as he connects them, although they are a bit tight combos. Like, they're not the easiest of combos to land compared to in previous Smash games, like in Smash 4 with his combos. And then I also didn't mention Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong might be moving up as well, just due to the Infinite, as a lot of people have been landing that a lot more consistently now. Then Lucina, I think Lucina's been better than Shulk for a bit, although Shulk's just gotten more results, I would say, just because more people started playing Shulk, just due to the fact that you could shield out of combos. But I think Lucina might be coming back into popularity pretty soon. The thing about Lucina is that she's a bit too honest, but she still does really well in neutral. Advantage. Disadvantage is probably her main issue, which is one of the reasons I dropped Lucina and picked up Mega Man instead, just because I wanted a more flexible recovery, but still a pretty solid character. I moved Palutena up a lot just because Palutena's been getting a lot of results. A lot of people have been doing well with the character. And then I believe like my top 3's just been the same this whole time. Like, I think pretty much any of these 3 could be, or I guess these 2 really could be interchanged. I think Snake will always be 3, but I think that these 2 could be interchanged, and then maybe these 3 could be interchanged, just depending on who you talk to. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the tier list. I didn't really want this to be an hour-long tier list like my previous ones have been, as I said. I didn't tier the Miis, and I don't really plan on them in the future just because I never play the Miis, and I don't really know what I would tier them. Just based on results and everything. Like, Miis are just not a character that I pay that much attention to. Although there probably are tier lists that do, so if you want to see the Miis tier, then maybe find those, but I just never see them enough, never play against them enough online or anything, so I don't know too much about them. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for now. You can take a screenshot of this or whatever, if you're choosing me for the thumbnail, but, yeah, it's just kind of a short stream today, just to kind of hopefully get back into the swing of things tomorrow, is what I'm hoping. As I should be able to have enough time to do viewer battles tomorrow. I just wanted to go ahead and get the tier list out of the way for today. So, yeah, if you want more descriptive placements, or like reasons for placements, then check out the previous tier list, although it is a bit controversial due to some of the placements, I will say. But this one's a bit more just general. Everyone's placed these characters in these specific areas, and then it's just me moving them in the order that I think they should be in. So, yeah, because I will see everyone in the next stream.